Okay, so this is in response to Retta's tagging me. If you had 3 wishes in the world, first of all, Retta, thank you for tagging me. This is my first official tag, I think, on camera anyway. I had one kind of backhand a little bit, but I'll take it. And thanks, Retta, for remembering me. I loved your tags. You're a much better woman than I am. 3 wishes in the whole world. Mine are probably a little more selfish than yours, even though you said yours were. I thought yours were very powerful, and it just showed kind of what the beautiful soul that you are. Mine, on the other hand, are a little more self-absorbed. Since your wishes kind of covered those other, like world peace and all that, I'm just going to kind of go with what I want in my life. I guess 3 wishes. First of all, doesn't everybody want to wish for 1,000,000 more wishes? Okay, that has to be one of the wishes, but if I can't include that, then I guess I got to come up with 3 other things. The first one, I would say, my wish would be to be thin, and I'm working very, very hard at it, so hopefully this wish will become a reality. Thin meaning of healthy weight, not obese, not have to worry about keeping, once I hit goal or once I get to a healthy weight, not having to worry about my weight, and not being so vexed at it all the time. Even though I know technically this is a lifelong journey, I want to be thin. It's something I really, 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 really want, so I'm working very hard for it. The second thing is to live a long and healthy life. I had a brother-in-law who died at the age of 30. He had cancer, and this is just a brief story I want to share with you. He was in the hospital, and he was in the last few months of life. We knew that there was nothing that we could do, and it was pretty much just trying to help him be comfortable at that point. Well, this is many years ago, and I had broken my toe, and my husband was all bent out of shape because he was right between, we were leaving Wisconsin to move to Kansas for a job that he'd gotten, and so we were without insurance for like literally 2 weeks, and of course I broke my toe during the time, and my husband was all wigged out because it was going to cost us an arm and a leg to get it taken care of. And you know what Scott, my dear brother-in-law, said to me? He looked at Steve and he kind of chastised my husband. He said, "What's your problem?" And he goes, "It's just money." And he said, "You know what money means to a dying man?" He said, "Nothing." He goes, "If I had $1,000,000 in front of me, do you know what I would do? I'd burn it because it couldn't give me what I want, and that's my health." And so while I like money, I don't feel like it is an absolute necessity because you can't live without health. Let's face it. So to live a long and healthy life, I'd like to live a long life. I don't want to be 100 years old, but both my parents died really young, and I don't want to. I want to be around to see my kids, to see my grandkids, if God blesses me such. So I would like that. I would like to live a long and healthy life. So number 1, to be thin. Number 2, to live a long and healthy life. Number 3, I want to make a difference in the world. I want to leave this world a better place than what it was. As corny as that sounds, maybe it's because I'm a writer, you know, people like that, and because I did lose a lot of loved ones at young ages. I want to have an impact. I don't want people to look at my gravestone and go, "Who's she?" I'm not saying about being famous. I don't have any of that desire. Not like when I was 16, I wanted to be a thin fashion model and actress, but that's long gone, that wish. But I want to make a difference. I want to know that by the end of my life, I will have accomplished and affected and impacted the world in a better way. So I had to pause there for a second to figure out who I was going to take. I'm going to take Connie, soon to be less of me, Angie, free to be me for life, and Sherry, CL Broadway. If anybody else wants to do it, oh, also All for Living. She doesn't share her name, but she and I have been in touch a little bit. All for Living, I'm taking you to. So pass on your 3 wishes. I can't wait to hear them. Talk to you soon. Keep those videos coming, everyone, and have a great week. Bye-bye.